I'm here tonight to issue a plea for rational thinking and rational behavior on the part of all citizens of Fort Worth. Due to civil rights legislation, the Supreme Court has demanded that we integrate our schools. We have no choice about this. Either our school board presents a plan or the courts will give us an integration plan to follow. I believe that cross-busing for the purpose of racial integration will be nothing but a detriment to the learning process of thousands of young people. But just because I believe that this law is wrong, I have no right in the world to break it. Let's not break the law, but working together, we can change it. By writing letters to our congressmen and senators, we can pressure them to pass a constitutional amendment. This, I feel, is the rational way. To you, as school board members, I'm not here to ask you to resign or to go to jail. I simply want you to know that you have my full support. I believe that you're doing a fantastic job. And to the people of Fort Worth, I ask that we obey the law, but at the same time, let's work to change it. Thank you for your time.
This school is right on a borderline. Just change the zone, and the children would not only have a neighborhood school, but could walk to school, which would eliminate busing for Como School and many children living in the new zone. I am expressing the wishes of many concerned Como parents.
We're very muchly affected by this plan that we've heard about, and naturally very much opposed to it.
Miembros del concilio de la escuela, les voy a hablar un poco en el idioma de mis padres, que es español. Si ustedes pueden entender, es muy bonito. Si no, ¿cómo pueden decir que yo soy blanco? Father Letterby and members of the board, I'm here tonight as chairman and spokesman of the Fort Worth Bilingual Advisory Board. I'm also here tonight to speak in behalf of the busing plan. Before doing this, I would like to ask the board, I would like to ask Mr. Toulson or the board on how can we, Mexican Americans, be classified as a minority group under the HEW guidelines and be classified as white under the Fort Worth school system.
And I can tell you with certainty that the Como community is not a dying community. At any rate, due to our drop in enrollment, we have a number of empty rooms which could accommodate extra students. Why could we not be one of the paired schools which exchanges students with a school in which there are predominantly white students? One reason that immediately comes to my mind is that Como Middle School is severely limited in equipment and facilities. To name just a few of our problems: unreliable, uneven heating, no air conditioning anywhere in the building except for one window unit in the main office. We didn't even have box-type floor fans until last year. Our student council bought them for us, and we do not have enough for all rooms. No typewriters for the teacher's use. We must borrow the secretary's typewriter. Only 2 duplicating machines there for office use only. No teacher's workroom. We have nothing to put in it if we had one. We don't even have one single building aid. You can imagine the shouting that would occur if white parents' children were bused into Como and thrust into such an ill-equipped school. Unfortunately, I'm afraid that their indignation would be misdirected. I'm afraid that they would be phrased in the wrong terminology. I'm afraid that they would say, "Why is my child being placed in an ill-equipped school?" when what they should be saying is, "Why is this school ill-equipped?" Gentlemen, the proposal to close Como is a result of what has been happening in this country for over 200 years. The white population has either refused to believe or been unable to believe that separate schools are inherently unequal.
Now, I'm for integration. Yes, I think the schools should be integrated. But I don't think that every black school in Fort Worth should be closed to do it.
It is the unanimous opinion of the board and the entire administrative staff together with the Human Relations Committee that the inclusion of the first grade in the elementary clusters in the Fort Worth system is educationally unsound and that it is not in the best interest of the children who will be involved. This objective cannot be achieved by following the directive of the Court of Appeals concerning the assignment of the first grade students. For the reasons stated, the board submits to the court that the first grade should not be included in the 16 elementary clusters. The thing is, the program is just as good, but it does do what the court says we have to do. And we don't get a choice. Do you want to do this? Do you not want to do this? Does the community like it? Does the community not like it? That's not what the court said. They said there's 16 schools that got to turn out just like this. And to do this, to have enough kids to make sure you have that many whites and that many blacks, you've got to affect every elementary school in this city.
Are you ready to vote? A vote, please.
Since I'm to start the voting off, I'd like to make one more statement. For the minutes, I've expressed myself. I know the superintendent and the staff have done a lot of work, and I know they're sincere in it, and I appreciate it, Superintendent. So, on the motion that has been made, I will say aye.
Aye. Aye. Aye. Aye. Any board member have anything to bring up? Classroom teachers have anything to say? I'd like to say to the board that I wish I could wish you a Merry Christmas. I can't. I wish you a blessed Christmas, and I'll see you all in court.